Hi, I'm Robert Nagel. I'm here at Raceway Ford with the GT40 from Ford versus Ferrari. Ford spent a lot of time and effort and money developing this car to beat Ferrari at Le Mans. Ferrari was dominating Le Mans year after year, and Ford went there to crush them, and they ultimately did in 1966 with this car. Let's get behind the wheel and take it for a ride. So here we are in the 427 Ford GT40. This is the car that won Le Mans in 1966 against Ferrari. You can hear it's quite loud. Pure race car. No power steering, no power brakes, and it's all you. This car is an absolute rocket ship. Well over 200 miles an hour down the Mulsanne Straight is where its strong point was, and really crushed the Ferraris there. It was also its weak point in so much that the brakes took a beating. The car was heavy and very fast. But Ford figured out ways to get the longevity and get the brakes to last through the race. But ultimately they did it.
That's more like it!
The history of Riverside Raceway and this car and the development of this car, the majority of it took place right here. There's a lot of history here. We're actually driving where the racetrack used to be. The Shelby American utilized this track a lot to develop the Cobra and of course the GT40. And one of the cool things about it is that it had the long straightaway, 1.1 miles. And it gave them enough room to get this car at over 200 miles an hour so they could simulate the best they could the Mulsanne Straight. These are such amazing cars to drive, considering especially when they were built, they work amazingly well. I mean, they're, you know, obviously 60s technology, but the handling and power, pretty incredible. Listen to that motor. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for going for a ride with me in the GT40. I hope you learned a little bit about its history and its tie to Riverside. Check out the film Ford versus Ferrari. Opens November 15th.